Behind Dutch Headlines, the who, why, and how of politics and media in the lowlands.
Hi, it's me, Greg Shapiro, the American Netherlander. Here's what you need to know to join the Dutch conversation. Amsterdam sets a new tone by banning the word allochtoon. The poldermodel goes Detroit. And the Netherlands, home of socialist Republicans. Our first headline, Amsterdam City Council bans the word allochtoon in favor of the term Amsterdammer of foreign origin. But what's behind the headline? Well, the word allochtoon. Most countries have the word immigrant, but the Dutch have a special word for non-native, non-Western, non-Dutch. And if you can't say the word allochtoon correctly, they know you're not from around here. That's when you get to take the assimilation course. Maybe you marry a Dutch person and you might even have kids together, and they will still be labeled allochtoon. But their kids will still be allochtoon, and when they have kids, then maybe. So good that they want to replace the term allochtoon. They tried it 2 years ago. The national government tried to introduce the term Nieuwe Nederlander, but that didn't catch on, probably because it has too many syllables. And now they want to try the term Amsterdammer van buitenlandse afkomst. It'll never work. Why not just call people what they call themselves? Moroccans in Amsterdam call themselves mokro's. Turks, as far as I know, call themselves Turks. And if you want to be true to the sense of inherent Dutch latent xenophobia, why not just call us all Xenos? It's short, it's to the point, and Dutch people love xenos because it's cheap. Our second headline, Americans are getting a bit more Dutch. No, not Colorado. We mean the poldermodel. No, not that model. We mean these guys. Now, 3 weeks ago, we were talking about the poldermodel, the Dutch system of working things out by extreme compromise, putting opponents in the same room and making them drink bad coffee until they all agree to work things out. We joked that in America, it might look something like this. And it turns out, we maybe weren't far off. Recently on The Daily Show, the former CEO of General Motors talked about how he turned around the troubled automaker with the help of the Obama administration, who forced corporate interests to sit at the same table with labor until they could all agree to work things out. Sound familiar? Dutch people, I think you can take some credit for the American economic recovery. Next time you sit behind the wheel of your Opel, honk that horn and say, "You're welcome." And finally, in our countdown to Coronation Mageddon, what do you call a socialist Republican who doesn't like swearing? More on that next time. That's it for Behind the Dutch Headlines this week. I'm Greg Shapiro. Doei. Behind the Dutch Headlines was made possible in part by the International Herald Tribune and Undutchables Recruiting.
Behind Dutch Headlines,